Hey, YouTube. Cut that out unless it was funny. So, hey, YouTube, my name is Asia, and we are here today to talk about all of the paintings I completed in Painting 1. So, for those who don't know, I like to paint. And since I like to paint, I said, how about I just take a painting class at the college that I go to? I am not an art major. I just like to paint, so that's why I decided to take it, and I just needed some more hours, so I decided to take it. The class that I took was Painting 1, if I didn't already say that already. Also, this is my first time painting with oil paint, and this is my first time doing still life paintings. Usually, I just paint stuff from my mind, or like I think that I might have followed a Bob Ross video, like do stuff like that. So yeah, trying to think, is there any more background about this class? I don't know. I guess let's just jump into it. But yeah, like I said, this is my first time working with oil paints, and you know, with oil paints you like mix the colors as you go, so that's been fun. Like, glad I got that experience. But here's my first painting that I did in Painting 1. A cute, simple color wheel. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Not really too much to say about it. I mean, I think this looks good. I didn't know how to mix the color black until I went to this class, and look at me now. Period. But yeah, on to my first actual painting. So I'm going to put a picture up somewhere of what my still life was first. Okay, y'all got that picture in y'all head? Okay, now save that. Save that for these next few paintings. So this was my first painting that I did of it. This looks atrocious. Just gonna be straight up honest with you. Like, I see what I was doing, but that's not really it. That's not really it. Yeah, like I said, this is my first time working with oil paint. It is definitely different than acrylic. Yeah, this don't really look too hot. Like I said, this is monochromatic, and the color that I chose was browns. So yeah, this is my second painting. Also, just atrocious. This one is probably the worst one I done all semester. So the color problem was complementary colors, and the complementary colors I chose was green and red, right? Why did I feel the need to put the trees in the back? The trees in the back, like, the book itself looks pretty, you know, it looks better than the last one. It looks better than the last one. I called myself trying to add a little bit of shadow in this one. I don't know if it, yeah, you see, try to add a little bit of shadow in this one. So yeah, but still, gotta be the worst one. Gotta be the worst one. I actually ended up liking this class, like, because honestly, if I didn't like this class, I would have just dropped it. Because I'm not even an art major. Like, I just took it for fun. And it's like one of my in-person classes. I only had 2 in-person classes, and it was Painting 1 and World Literature. But I actually like this class. If I had to go back next semester, but I don't, your girl graduated early. But if I had to go back next semester, I would definitely take Painting 2. Or I was even thinking about taking the drawing class. A different teacher teaches it, but all the other people in my class, they're like art majors, and they said that he's like hella cool too. So yeah, but I don't gotta go back. Anyways, I just like went on a tangent about school. Here is the third painting. Well, I guess technically 4th after the color wheel, but now this is where we start to see some improvements. The book looks much better. It's like backwards. I'm gonna put in like pictures of it the other way too, or I could just, I'll just put pictures in. The book looks so much better. The background just looks so much better. The shadow still needs some work, but like, you know, you can definitely see the progression on this one. I like it. The color problem for this one was analogous colors. So for my analogous colors, I picked purple and blue. So this one is probably one of the best ones I've done of this book, I think. But this is my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th painting. Yeah, we'll just count the color wheel too. So this is my 5th painting. I feel like this is one of the better ones that I've done, but at the same time, could be better. Some things that I see wrong with this, like maybe I could have went over this with more of whatever color that I used here. Because you see how it's, like, I don't know. Look at that shadow. Look at that shadow. Now, this right here is why it's one of my favorite ones. Because the shadows on this, like, this is exactly how the shadows looked in real life. I really ate this one up with the shadows. Like, I'm not even going to lie. But the color problem for this, oh, God. I have it written on the back. But the color problem for this is dominant low chroma with chroma. One more time. Dominant low chroma with bright chroma zinger. I don't really know what all that means, but this is what we got out of that. So I can't really explain this one, but yeah. So, you know, I was just talking about how good the shadows look on the other painting, like starting to improve, you know, your girl's starting to improve. For some reason, we kind of backtracked a bit on this one. Maybe I was in a rush because the way the class was, we had to have like the paintings done in a certain time. My teacher was saying that we should spend like an hour out of class working on our paintings. I would try to get all my paintings done in class because no, you know, like no, I'm not trying to stay over in the studio. But I don't know what I had going this day. Maybe I just was like, just fuck this class. Like, I don't want to be here anymore. But here's this one. Coming from like the last 2 paintings, it's kind of like, what, why? The shadows are very dark, very dark. I wonder, I don't know, just, oh, I also put a shadow over the book. I think what's really throwing me is the art. It's just something about it, no. Oh, and then the way the tape pulled off too, but that's not my fault. While I was painting my wall earlier, by the way, making YouTube shorts about that. Subscribe, watch my YouTube shorts so you can see them, duh. Anyways, while I'm painting my wall and I had like tape on it to block the part that I wasn't, you know, working on, I pulled the tape off and the wall came up. Like, they did not have to make the tape that strong. And so I already know if I pull this up, and you'll see with some of my other paintings, it'll pull the paint up and like the canvas up on here. And it's like, why? But yeah, the color scheme or the color problem for this painting is contrast of hue. Whatever that fuck you mean. Anyways, next painting. So this painting is special. Why is it special, you may ask? You see this right here? Now, you might have thought it was an accident. Like, oh, she just put a random ass yellow and green square here. No, I didn't. This is what I did. So, my classmate had his painting on the windowsill whenever I was getting ready to paint this. And yeah, so this is like his painting and my painting. Got like a little painting crossover going on. So yeah, this is one of my favorite ones, probably. I think I said that about another one too, but I like this one too because not only is it green, which is my favorite color, but yeah, not only is it green, but also, I don't know, I just like it. Now that I'm really staring at it though, it's kind of not the cleanest, like up here. You know, I could have cleaned that up a little bit more, but yeah, I like this. I like the way the book looks on this little side here. I like the way the word art looks on here. It could look better though, but you know, yeah, that's this one. And the color problem on this painting is variety of value. And I actually remember what this means. Basically, it's like all bright colors. Yeah. Next painting. Why is the word art so big? You know, I said the last one was supposed to be all bright colors. What's this one? Oh. So the color problem with this was cool dominant with a warm zinger. I guess maybe, well, purple's a cool color. This green's a cool color. I don't know. This kind of look lime green to me. This isn't really, and where's the shadows? This one's just not good. The word art's so huge on the book. The book itself looks like, you know, good. That's the only thing I like about it is the book itself. I don't even think the color problem really matches it that well. I could have did better. Definitely could have done better. Yeah, there's no shadows, but sometimes there's like no shadows that's cast across the book. So I wonder if that's maybe why I did it with no shadows, or was I just trying to rush? Yeah, I don't know. Not really that good. Not really that good. Now, this painting I actually made a YouTube video about, so go check out that YouTube video. I'm gonna link it right now. Yeah, watch it. But yeah, basically in that video, I was just like painting this. So this was one day I had to come after class to like finish an assignment, hurry up and finish some paintings. So this was my last like book painting. So this was my last book painting before I ended up switching subjects. Here she is. This is pretty mid, and I made a whole YouTube video about this, and I actually personally don't like it. But no, I can explain. If you watched a YouTube video, the sun was setting. So, and actually there is lights in the studio, but I didn't cut them on. I just said, once the sun set, I'm out of here. So I was already on the time limit. I did get the color problem right on this one though. The color problem was warm dominant with a cool zinger. I feel like you could tell what's the cool zinger, like cool, you know? So at least the only good thing about this is the fact that I got the color problem right. Also, if you hear in the video, there was like squirrels. Well, no, squirrels and I believe rats or some type of rodent, mice, something scurrying in the art room once the sun started to set. So I was like, oh no, baby. Oh no, baby, we gotta go. So yeah, that's another reason why this one looks like this. Oh, also look at what I was talking about that paint, about that tape. You see how the tape is still stuck on there? Yeah, because I know if I peel it off, this whole thing's gonna come off, so. Yeah, that's that painting. So for these last 6 paintings, I changed subjects, and the theme for these paintings is basically to pick one color problem from the whole semester that we liked and do 6 paintings with the same color problem but different colors. And yeah, so I ended up changing my subject because my teacher said we could, and I was getting tired of painting that book. Like, that was one thing that I found boring about art class. I was like, okay, so I'm really just gonna be painting this book all semester. Like, I really could have did this at the house. But I actually did feel like I learned, like, I don't regret taking the class. And I recommend if you're into art and you're actually into painting, you should take a class like that too. But anyways, so here is my first painting out of my series of my 6 final paintings of the semester. Oh, whoa. My color theme, or my color problem that I chose to do for this last 6 was monochromatic. Because honestly, and the reason why I chose is because it was the easiest color problem. I mean, come on. It was the easiest. So I was like, let me just go and stick with that and change subjects. So this is my monochromatic, 1 out of 6. These little shadows on the feather. I actually don't really have anything negative to say, you know. I think I kind of ate with this one. This shadow up here kind of looks a little awkward now that I'm just kind of looking at it. Maybe could have blended it down more, or at least on this side, and it just made it look a little better. Got my nice shadows at the bottom, shadows on the feather. Now these paintings took me so long because I had to like draw the bottle. Oh, also one thing that I learned about oil painting and all that, and that like my classmates and teacher have taught me, is not to trace with a pencil before you do oil painting. Like my teacher recommends to go in with like yellow paint first, do your outline, let that dry, then, you know, go in with paint or whatever. But yeah, the first few paintings of my books I did with pencil, and then eventually I started transitioning into just outlining it with yellow paint. I don't really remember which one though. Here's the second one out of the monochromatic series. Nothing really bad to say. I mean, hey, looks like a bottle and a feather to me. Am I right? Oh, I don't think. Let's cut that out. So my teacher, you know, she comes around. She looks at everyone's work. Blah blah blah. So she looks at my work of my bottles, and she's like, looks good, but actually try to show that the background is shining through, because it was a glass bottle. So she was like, try to put like the background like behind the glass bottle. And I was like, wow. And it's funny because as she told me that, I was already thinking, how can I make this bottle look see-through? And so yeah, these next, my last 4 paintings are probably the best ones I did out of the whole class. Boom. You can't tell me I did not eat. I ate this up. This one might just be the best one, but I don't know. I have nothing bad to say. I ate down. Literally go to the beginning of this video, look at the first painting that I painted in this class, and look at this and tell me you did not see the improvement. Like, I really ate. Like, what can I say? What can I say? Obviously, the color that I chose for that was like yellow, orange. And this is my favorite color. This is green. So, you know, I had to show up and show out for this one. Honestly, I think the last one looks better. But it's just the fact that it's green. And it's just the fact that I still ate down. Like, come on. Come on. I have nothing really negative to say about this. LOL, my phone ran out of storage. So yeah, that's basically telling me I need to get this on a move on, but it's okay. Oh God. Yeah, we need a Skittles and water break after that one. My phone ran out of camera space at 22 minutes and 22 seconds into me filming. I don't know what that means, but hey. Okay. Let's hurry up with this video before my phone runs out of storage again. Last two paintings, I actually had to stay after class to do this, and each one of these took me 2 hours, so I did like 4 hours of painting right after like one of my exams, so I could not have to come back during like Christmas break, not Christmas break, during Thanksgiving break or any of that to work on it. I said I'm gonna get this done today so I can go back to my house. I don't remember which one I did first. Maybe I did this one first because I did them at the same time anyways. I'm just gonna show both of them. So here are the last two paintings. They both look so good. The reason why the bottles look different is because I did them on two different angles. Like this bottle, you know, it's the same bottle but like a different angle than this one. Yeah, I think they look so good. I don't know why this bottle's so thick. I think it's because, like I said, so I think this is the last one. Because why is the bottle so thick? I think this one had to be the last one. And I was just on my last leg. I already did 2 hours of painting right before this one. So, hey, give me a break. But yeah, these are the last two paintings. How freaking good do they look? But yeah. Well, actually, I can see it on the back. Yeah, so this one was for sure the last one. And then I did this one first. The other two bottles, I don't know if you could tell. But I also did these two on different angles. Never mind, I lied. No, I didn't. So I guess it's just the last two I did that with. Okay, well. But yeah, y'all, thank you for looking at my full art portfolio with me. If you made it to the freaking end of the video, then obviously you liked the video. So how about you do me a favor and subscribe and like the video. Thank you, Asia out this thing, and yeah. Stay tuned for my next video because I'm going to be uploading much more since I don't have to go back to school next semester. You already know the deal.